Welcome or welcome back to the Lockwood Chronicles. My name is Larissa, and today we are doing our monthly reset. I'm actually headed to a Taylor Swift dance party in a few hours. We're gonna film this right before because I thought this looked cute. Thanks for being here. It's now February. It's like the second day of February. So February 2nd. I'm prepped. I'm ready for February. January is done. Here and gone. Let's reset for February. But let's also go over January stuff as well because that's what we need to do. We need to reflect to move forward. I have lipstick on my teeth. You guys would tell me, right? Also, you guys, I just pinched this tripod right now. You're crooked right now. I can't fix you. You know why? Because it is against me. One of the things, well, two of the pegs on it are loose, so it keeps falling, and then I have to readjust it, and I think I got it stable. You're tilted now, but I'm not fixing you because when I tried to, I pinched my hand and it hurt really bad, and I'm over it. We're not bringing this energy into February. Let live, let be. Before we talk about January, I did want to make an update on my planner. I don't think I ever told you last reset what my planner was. I get the Erin Condren, like, simple one. I don't even remember. It's an A5. They have this beautiful blush color in like this nice, like, leathery. It's small, it's thin. I really don't need much. I use it for to-do lists and to write down like appointments and work and stuff and just like plan out my weeks. I don't need to track anything very much. It does have stuff at the beginning of the month. I've used this one last year too, just like little bullet points. This is what I wanted to show you. So I have decided to make a mood board every month, and this was January's mood board. And then I just put my goals as well as like any highlights, my tarot card pull, and then my TBR. I don't know if I want to put my TBR in here or not. I'm always debating that. I never know what to do with this block down here. It is dotted line. I could use it as a habit tracker, but I just don't have my planner enough to like habit track. And I like my little dry erase board at in my kitchen, which I haven't really been using that much this month either because it's too cold, so I'm never downstairs. So maybe I should move it up here because I have been hanging out in my office quite a bit. I also put my vision board for the year, and I'm really liking that. And then at the end of the month, I'm also going to print out in a little page as well, pictures of everything that I have done. I don't use these line pages that often. I need to take a drink of water. That's what I'll do. Big breath. We had water. Now let's talk about January. My piano song of the month and my vibe that I wanted to take into January. Ready for It by Taylor Swift off of Reputation. I was really hoping we would get Rep TV by now, but alas, we have not. Did I practice it? Yeah. A couple times. My living room is way too cold right now for me to warrant going down there. Piano, obviously you use your fingers. I have Raynaud's, which means it's a vascular thing. My fingers go numb. They are cold. They turn blue sometimes when they are completely freezing, and it's miserable. My hands are freezing right now, and I'm in a nice cozy room here. I tried not to sit down in the living room that much in the winter. It has been warmer these last few weeks, but still not warm enough. I could put my keyboard up here, but I just don't want to. This room is I already have cabin fever in this room. I'm not gonna put more stuff in here because I'm very restless right now with my office. The tarot card that I pulled for this month was the Wheel of Fortune. Just as the seasons change in an everlasting cycle of energy, so does the path of your life, a state of acceptance that things may be good or bad at any given time. These too will pass. Sometimes you may need to take a leap into the unknown in order to move forward. Cycles, transformation, transition, change, new beginnings. The Wheel of Fortune was not fortunate for me much. It was an okay month in January. No one told me, I have never heard of this wives' tale. No one has ever told me that you should not clean on New Year's Day. I did not find that out until a week after, when I was talking to my bestie Julia, and I told her, I was like, yeah, I cleaned for like 7 hours on New Year's Day. It was great. It was productive. Because I had also told her about all the bad luck that I had been having at the beginning of the month. And she's like, girl, that's why. We're a little stitious. I had a lot of things happen. I had like a health thing go on, nothing serious or anything, just more of an annoyance, as well as I got pulled over for speeding. Thankfully, no ticket. But I have been going the speed limit. It was just, I made an oopsie on the speed limit, and that was my bad, obviously, but the officer was very nice. And then I had just some other random things happen. I had been having some like random bad luck, and I was like, what is going on? We're talking that bad luck up to me cleaning. Some highlights of the month of January were, it was my birthday. It was my birthday month on January 21st. Got to celebrate with my family and some friends, as well as Onyx Storm came out on my birthday, which that was kind of a whole thing with Amazon not sending me my book and having to go to Barnes & Noble and get it, but I ended up getting it, and that was another one of my highlight was Onyx Storm coming out, and I was just so happy. I also got a walking pad for my birthday. I've been wanting like a treadmill walking pad for years. I'm so happy about this. I've been using it every workday week. I don't want to go to the gym to walk on the treadmill. Coming home from work and just walking for like 30 to 45 minutes, and it's just such a great decompression time for me, and I'm really happy about it. I will say it is a 12% incline treadmill, which is what I walk at. However, their 12% is more of like a standard gym grade 4%, which is fine. I still feel like I get a good walk in. I did have to like lower my speed because I felt like I was just so much out of breath while I was walking at it. I also ordered a privacy screen for my laptop finally, which I've been meaning to do for like years at this point, and I couldn't bite the bullet. And finally I was like, why? $30 is what it was with tax and stuff. Why am I not getting something that will help me in the long run and I can edit anywhere and not feel embarrassed or anything in public when I want to edit? Let's talk about my January monthly goals, and did I hit any of them? I did knit one book sleeve, and I sent it to my bestie Sam for her birthday. I don't even think I took a picture of it, but it was like that blue sparkly knit that I made that mermaid tail in, if you ever saw that. I sent her a book and the book sleeve and some little treats. I did want to knit a toddler size mermaid tail because my friend's baby did not fit in the one that I made for her. And I was like, you know what? We'll just make a toddler one. She can grow into it. I think I picked it up once and I haven't picked it up since. So I really need to get on that. Another goal that I wanted to hit was buy the scrapbooks for the scrapbooks of me redoing my high school scrapbooks because the bindings of my high school ones are falling apart. There's so many pictures in there from when my mom did my scrapbooks that are unnecessary, blurry. She literally took every single photo and just plopped it in there. She also really liked some of the paper backgrounds and felt bad putting stuff over it. So some of them are completely empty with just the paper. I really want to redo them. I want to consolidate them. That was my goal, was just to buy the scrapbooks themselves. And then I want to hit a certain weight. I did not. I really should know better than to do a cut during the holiday months / up until my birthday month. I ate out like 3 times during the week of my birthday, and I don't really eat out. If I do, it's like once a week for one meal, and I ate out 3 times during my birthday week, and my body holds on to salt. Salt retention for me is a lot, and I have IBS, so therefore I really don't like to eat out because it messes with my digestive system. And not to mention, like, I was already having digestive issues at the beginning of January, again probably from all the holiday food. Like, I can't digest food correctly, you guys. And so my IBS has just been really off all of January. It's changed in a way, so like, I don't know, I think I need a little bit more probiotics or some other magnesium, some other supplements. It's getting better, but I don't need any health advice at all because I do know how to get it back to where it needs to be. It's just been really annoying to make those slow fixes. I did not hit that certain weight. I should have waited until my birthday to ever do a cut. Do that moving forward, or like the week of my birthday. It's so much easier for me then. I wanted to weekly journal. I did do that, which is great. I think that is a really great thing for me to do. I wanted to daily journal all last year and couldn't get myself to do it. And so weekly was less pressure for me to do that. And also, like, I don't have stuff going on all the time. The last thing I want is to like write and ruminate. I just want to write something and like be done with it, and then instead of just writing the same things over and over again. I think weekly or even a couple times per week, I found myself wanting to journal more when I took the pressure off of me having to do it daily. We're going to keep doing that moving forward. My emergency fund, I wanted to contribute a certain amount to it, and I did not. No, I forgot that I took the first week of January off, or the last week of December. The first week, well, okay, so pretty much I took 2 weeks off at the holiday months and then the first week of January just because of where the holidays fell. I forgot to factor that into my paycheck. I still contributed quite a bit to it, but not as much as I was wanting to. Envelope buffer, I wanted to contribute a certain amount to it, and again, I did not factor in that time off. I did not hit that either. But financial wise, I've decided to try and do at least a low spend quarter. Not a no spend quarter, but a low spend quarter. I've been really trying to focus in on my anxious spending. I don't do it that often, but there was a point in the fall and winter where I was just spending anxiously all the time. I've been really trying to be more intentional with my purchases and being like, can I wait longer for this? Can I buy this at a later point? It will still be there. Do I need it absolutely right now? I'm trying to be more thoughtful with that. My thing was like with Amazon, I would go in and search for the thing that I was wanting and put it in my cart and then wait a day or two, and then I was just like, why am I waiting? Let's just do it. Or like the next time I needed to buy or like refill something that I did need, I'm like, well, might as well throw this in. I've been trying to reduce that. It went really well in January and I'm really proud of myself for that. I want to keep doing that. We're gonna do it for the quarter. It would be awesome if I could do it for the year. I do want to travel a couple times this year. As to where, I have no idea. I'm just trying to keep my spending as low as possible. So trying to do a more low spend, more conscious, intentional spending, as well as work on getting my physical TBR down. I do have new releases that I have pre-ordered, which I'm not opposed to. It's where I go out and buy a lot of backlist titles when I don't plan to read them right away. I want to get through those. I obviously do new releases, so that's fine. So I'd rather read the new releases and backlist rather than going out and buying a backlist. I wanted to hit 820 subscribers on this channel. I did not. I'm at 809 as of me filming this video right now, which is fine. It's great. Put it a little bit extra just to see if I could hit it. My content in January, I just felt like I was rushing or in a rush every single time. I just felt like I could never catch up to the... My camera just cut out. That was so rude. I don't even know where it cut out at. Well, I'm going to reiterate just in case. I just felt like I was rushing. I do really well with a plan, with a schedule. Like I'm very, very good when I have something to follow. I just need to develop that a little bit more. I think just so one, I feel like I can knit freely. I have this time block that I can knit. I can read. I can work on the scrapbook. I can do all of these things and all the things that I love to do and not feel constrained for time with any of them. Because I think I'm just trying to do everything all in the same day, and that's not feasible. I need to figure out like Tuesdays are my knitting days, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, you know, just having some sort of weekly schedule. And then I also wanted to make 2 like TikTok short form reel in January, and I did. Let's take it to February. Here's my mood board for February. Should I put it this way? I'll get out of the way. Yay, it's cute, it's girly. I just love it. I used Canva and Pinterest. I copied and pasted photos from Pinterest to Canva. Ta-da. The song that I chose for February was The Alchemy by Taylor Swift. It's so cute. They're so cute. If you don't know, the Super Bowl is in February. Travi, he got himself there. We're so excited. So hopefully he wins. Has it come and gone by the time this is up? It might have. Oh my gosh, fingers crossed they won. The Alchemy just felt very fitting, and it is the month of love. The song is just very much destiny, love. That is what we're bringing into February. Speaking of what we're also bringing into February is the reversed King of Swords. There was a few descriptions for this reversed, and I didn't feel like they applied to my situation whatsoever. This part did. A need for organization, clarity, and direction, which is what I just talked about, needing a better plan, which is so funny because like all of January, I'm like, I just don't have a good schedule right now. This is perfect. I feel like this is very fitting for me for the month. And so I'm going to try some things out in February. Monthly goals, not much is going to change here. I still want a weekly journal. I do want to knit that mermaid tail and finish it, as well as knit 1 book sleeve. Oh shoot, I should probably put 2 book sleeves. I really wanted to knit 5 book sleeves in first quarter. So I'm going to change that. We're going to knit 2 book sleeves. We'll just make it a little bit more just for us to reach for the stars, you know? I want to work on my freshman year high school scrapbook. I have tons of audiobooks lined up for both knitting purposes and scrapbooking. I shouldn't have any reason not to, because I do want to read while I do these things because they're very like tactile things, and definitely can audiobook a ton of stuff. Then I want to contribute a certain amount into my emergency fund. Less than last time, but still a little bit more. We'll see what happens. January, again, I forgot to factor in that I took the first week off in January. So like it will reflect into my paycheck. Contribute. I cut my envelope buffer goal in half. The way I divide my paycheck up is I put it into like the percentage. So it's very much like 50, 30, 20 percentage rule. Like that's how I naturally distributed everything anyway. I'm really trying to keep my personal spending tight. Hopefully we'll have some leftover at the end of the month and it'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wait, I just kept to my goal from last month. I feel like I'm getting back on track. Now that I don't have like my birthday or anything else can inhibit my goals, I feel better going into this now. And hopefully my digestive system can figure itself out. For this channel, I would like to hit 835 subscribers. So fingers crossed. Again, it's just a little bit reaching, but not impossible. And hopefully my content this month won't feel as like anxious as I felt like it was last month. That will translate and people want to stick around. So stick around. As well as I want to do 2 short form TikTok reel type content. I think that's just a good amount for me. I don't really put a lot of stock into short form content just because I do love to yap. February starting off on a high note and we're jamming, we're vibing, and it's great. And I'm really excited for this month. I have a lot of things happening in February as I do every month, and starting off with a bang with the Taylor Swift dance party. What better way to bring in the month? At the end of this month is Sports Romance Con here in Minneapolis. It falls on the 28th and then into March 1st and 2nd. What was your favorite thing about January? What are you looking forward to in February? Do you have any fun plans? And then feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. I'd love to keep you here. Especially if you like bookish content, feel free to stick around so you don't miss out on any of that. Feel free to give this video a like, a thumbs up. That would be great. And with that being said, respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks. Bye.